Okay, so we have news 1. Australia's top flu season could spell trouble for the US this winter, especially with COVID 19 in the mix. Influenza is always unpredictable. Infectious experts like to hedge their forecasts with a caution. When you've seen one flu season, you've seen one flu season. But when forecasters try to get a bead on what influenza might have in store for North America in any given winter, they look to countries like Australia and New Zealand, where the season typically runs from April to October, winter months, in the southern hemisphere. Rates of influenza-like illness have also been higher in New Zealand this year than they have been for the past 2 years. The U.S. should take care, Dr. Anthony Fauci, director of the National Institutes of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, told Bloomberg. The southern hemisphere has had a pretty bad flu season, and it came on early. Fauci said, as we all experience over many years, can be a serious disease, particularly when you have a bad season. News 2. Fears for babies born into Pakistan's devastating floods. It was raining when Kainat Salangi's daughter was born on August 14, and it's barely stopped since stranding her family in a makeshift tent on a thin strip of land surrounded by Pakistan's worst ever floods. The family of 8 with their shelter from furniture and sheets of cloth, whatever they could salvage from their flooded home in the village of Richpur near Khairpur Nathan in southwestern Sindh province. Holding her 24-day-old infant, Shomaila Salangi said she worries about her newborn, who she took from hospital as the rain fell because she couldn't afford to pay for her medication. Now she and her 5 other children are hungry, ill, and wary of the snakes that are also looking for food and higher ground. Her husband, a daily wage earner, is not able to work. All those who could afford left this village, but we are still here because we cannot afford to go anywhere. It's all about money. They are helpless people. I am also sick, and it's the 3rd month I got fever and throat infection. We even cannot afford to buy some medicine. So that's the how to say that the people is crying out for that kind of situation.